Libra, what up, doe? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message today for the sign of Libra, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we all do have a 7th house as part of our birth chart. We all deal with Libra energy to some degree in our realities. Time and energy are fluid as well, so take what resonates here today in this message and leave the rest for someone else. And these messages are also timeless, so whenever you find yourself here, it's not by accident. There will be something in this message for you to help bring you clarity and confirmation, to help empower you. Ultimately, these messages are intended to help bring us into alignment with our highest selves, with our highest timelines, with our best lives. Libra, tapping into your energy today, I use this Moonology deck along with the Illuminated Earth Oracle deck just to help me catch the vibe and see what Spirit's wanting to bring through for you today. And honestly, this is deep. I hope I'm able to translate this efficiently. I hope I'm able to bring this message through in the way that you need to hear it, because I feel like Libra is in a period of like deep expansion, massive expansion on like a soul level. This is deep healing. This is huge growth here. I feel like there's a lot of change happening for Libras. This feels very internal, which in turn is going to change your world, Libra. So let's run through these cards, and then I'll attempt to break it down, and then we'll dive into the tarot. All right. So overlooking this whole spread here, and quite a few cards came out for you, is the new moon in Sagittarius energy. New moons are all about new beginnings, new starts, new phases, new cycles. Sagittarian energy, ruled by the planet Jupiter, is about this expansion. And this card says, luck is on your side, okay? Sometimes we get cards out here that literally say to me, like, this is the overlooking energy. And then I also take the bottom card, because I have it face up, as an underlying energy. So on overlooking this, we have this new moon in Sag, luck is on your side, and then underlying this energy here is the full moon in Aquarius energy, and this card says, show the world the real you. Now the cards that came out, the very first card that came out for you today is the North Node card, and this card says, step out of your comfort zone. Then we got the cardinal moon. Okay, and this says be bold and make the first move. We have the balsamic moon, the dark balsamic moon. It says a time for healing. There's always a stillness and a silence that comes through with that balsamic energy for me, right? And then we got the third quarter moon, which says adjustments are required. Okay, we're going to run through these Illuminated Earth cards too, and then we'll break it down. You got protection, fertility, relationship, erosion, reflection, separate. Now, with the North Node being the very first card to come out for you today, Libra, all through 2024, and still we're nearing the end of this transit, but all through 2024, we had the North Node in the sign of Aries and the South Node in your sign, in the sign of Libra, which are opposites on the zodiacal axis, right? We have Aries here, the first sign of the zodiac, and Libra, the 7th sign of the zodiac. The cardinal moon is also just kind of like the cardinal moon is kind of like the new moon. Cardinal energy is the beginning of something. Cardinal signs start out the seasons. astrologically speaking, right? And then we have the balsamic moon, which is kind of the closing out, it's the very end. It's when, it's the darkest phase, one of the darkest phases of the moon cycle. And so it feels here like Libra is, I think, realizing a lot. And I think there's this energy here with the adjustments are required. This feels like, and for a lot of you, this has to do with relationships and what's being mirrored back to you within your relationships, platonic, romantic, right? It's almost like this energy of, and to put it simply, it's like I manifest these type of people or these type of relationships in my life because I'm not fully being my true authentic self. It's like it feels like a part of you, Libra, is maybe being suppressed or put on the back burner in order for you to like keep the peace, or in order for you to feel like you're worthy, or it's almost like in relationships I have to tone this part of myself down because wouldn't want to disturb people's peace, or it's some type of energy like that I think you're seeing, or that's being shown to you at this time. And I really think you're being called to reflect on that. And this fertility, relationship, protection, it feels like the divine really has your back and is really guiding you through this process of like just unleashing your spirit and anchoring into your true authentic self in order to expand and grow and attract your true tribe and your true soulmates and soul family in your life. But not only that, to align with your purpose and with your path. And so I think, again, I really hope I'm translating this adequately. It feels like you're separating from this old version of yourself, and you're healing, and it's like self-acceptance and authenticity, right? North node, step out of your comfort zone. Well, the North Node has been in Aries, and it's nearing the end of this transit. And some of you have already been through this, where 2024 has really brought you into, your truth, and has aligned you and is aligning you internally with that, which is, again, it's changing your whole world. It's changing your relationships. It might even be completely changing the trajectory of your life, right? Where it's like, I'm no longer going to suppress this, or I'm no longer going to act like this makes me happy, or I'm no longer going to put this part of myself back here in order to make these people happy. And I think this is very fertile grounds right now for this huge expansion on like a soul level for you, Libra. On the bottom of the illuminated earth, we have stillness. So I do, just like that balsamic moon, I think you're being called to go inward at this time, maybe to disconnect a little bit, disconnect from social media, disconnect from people, maybe just pull off into a hermit type energy a little bit. Maybe some of you have already done this, but I think that's really going to benefit you in seeing what you need to see right now to make the proper adjustments internally, and to really anchor into these realizations, and kind of integrate this wisdom that is that you're coming into right now. But again, I just want to emphasize, luck is on your side. Spirit is here with you. Okay, I feel like this has been a really rough process for a lot of the Libra collective. I feel like, and especially just looking back at the readings from 2024, it's been like so much shit in relationships. And 926, as I look up, Spirit guides me to look up, I see 926. Maybe some of you have been seeing sixes and nines. I would look that angel number up if you feel guided. Angel number 926. Maybe there's a message there for you. But I think this is where you claim yourself, you claim your path, you claim your truth, Libra, and you almost like boldly, fearlessly move into that. And when I say that, I feel some resistance. I feel some fear. I feel this almost holding back. And I think that's just part of the programming and conditioning that you're healing through and breaking at this time. So this message may not be for everyone. Drop it down in the comments if it's making sense to you, if you're still here, right? I saw this came out and it started coming through, and I'm like, how do you even say this, right? Because it's deep. It's deep. So with that, I'm going to say a quick prayer, Libra. Feel free to join me. And we will be doing 2025 readings as well. So if this message is maybe not, if you're not feeling resonant with it, stay tuned. There will be some year ahead 2025 messages coming through for the collective as well. So I want to take a second as well to thank you all for being here, for stopping through and showing love. Thank you for your continued love and support. To anybody who's here for the first time, welcome to the fam. Thanks for stopping through. Thanks for showing up for yourself on this journey and being here to walk with me as well. Holy Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for Libra today for their highest good. Anything that Libra needs to hear or know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will empower Libra and help the collective align with our highest selves, with our highest timelines, with our best lives. And of course, above all of that, any messages that will help the Libra collective, the entire collective, align with the highest divine will for our journeys through this lifetime will be truly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Amen. So just confirmation, I was going to bring this message through as well, and I was like, I don't really know if it's relevant. Okay, we got Jupiter. This is my confirmation to deliver this message to you. Jupiter is our pointer finger, right? Think about expansion and growth and travel and all of the things that Jupiter represents. What finger do we use to point, to expand somebody's, vision, or to have them travel mentally, even just over there or over there? That is our Jupiter finger. Today, just before doing your reading, I got some super glue on my Jupiter finger. Okay, symbolically speaking, what would that say? First card to come out, ruled by Jupiter here, about this expansion and luck being on your side. Sticky, stuck, Jupiter, expansion. Is something keeping us stuck, right? Is something keeping us stuck here? Is something hindering our growth? Is something or someone blocking our expansion at this time? Now we have Eros. I'm going to grab a couple of these astrology cards as well. Eroticism, desire, sex. It's kind of that love, that passion energy. That may have something to do with it, right? Am I putting myself, for example, am I putting myself on the back burner and suppressing my real self in that way, in any way when it comes to my desires, my passion, my sexual energy? Or is that energy, is my desire making me put a part of myself on the back burner in order to connect with others as well? It's crazy, because that is kind of, in essence, what I feel here. And I know it's going to look a little bit different on everybody, right? For instance, if it's in friend groups, it's like, do I, put this part of myself back here in order to keep the peace, to connect with others, right? And I think just generally speaking, this is about your truth and your authenticity, Libra, and you being okay and accepting yourself and fully, it's like not caring whether other people accept that or not, and really just kind of coming out with it, right? And being in that, unapologetically. So let's grab a couple of these astrology cards before we dive into the tarot and just see what Spirit says. We have the North Node again, Aries energy, which is your opposite, which is out of Libra's comfort zone to just be that fiery, bold, I don't care, I'm going for it, I'm starting it, I'm doing it. It can be out of the comfort zone for Libra, especially if you have heavy Libra in your chart, right? Because you're thinking about others, because you care, as to where Aries would very much be the self and kind of, the opposite of that. And this says destiny, purpose, and activation. So I think this is a huge activation for the Libra collective, and honestly for all of the collective when it comes to how we connect with each other and with others and with ourselves and with the divine as well. We have fifth house energy, fun, hobbies, creativity. We have the mutable on the bottom, which is just like this third quarter moon energy. Adjustments are required. Mutable energy is able to shift, and it's able to move, and it's able to change, okay, as to where maybe something is stuck. So there's a stuck energy here that the divine is asking us to maybe step out of our comfort zones and shift and change a little bit. I feel this message could be a little bit triggering to some, to our egos, right? Where it's like our ego is like, no, this is what I like, this is how I do it, and the universe is like, yeah, well, let's try this and see how that works. Opposition, right? Let's do the opposite. Resistance, struggle, and polarity. So origins, inner child, maybe it has something to do with ancestors, with generational stuff, with inner child stuff. So let's dive into this tarot. Sheesh, this is gonna be a message. Let's see what the divine has. Where's Libra at right now? Please, Spirit. It's like, what's hindering my happiness? What is hindering my fulfillment right now? Right? 10 of Cups fell out. The High Priestess was on the bottom, so I think you're very much getting the intuitive nudge, feeling the call, feeling the pull, getting the gut feeling or the message or the signs and synchronicities about whatever this is for you. So where's Libra at, please, Spirit? Thank you. What's crossing Libra? Yeah, it definitely, this is like having to do with relationships, but also with life in general. But I do see relationships here. And I feel like that's this. We got the Eight of Pentacles, the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, with the Chariot and the Two of Wands. Both of these cards you see, they're like, we're moving forward. We're aligning with divine will. We are optimistic. We're planting seeds for the future. We're shifting. We're changing. We're ready for this new adventure. We're ready to build the life that is being put on our spirits to build. The energy that's crossing you right now, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, Knight of Wands. It's something to do with maybe people that are in your lives, or maybe even romantic relationships. Okay, and the helping energy, Six of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. It's like rooting and anchoring down, grounding down into your victory, into letting your true light shine, into receiving what you're worth. On a deeper level, I think that some type of conditioning or programming in you is kind of playing a role in manifesting a life that is not truly resonant with you. And I think that's changing in a big way right now, Libra. And I think you're ready to take action, to really pour into yourself, to really give yourself that, to give yourself permission to be in your truth, align with your truth, and to build what it is you came here really on a soul level to build. Where's this energy stemming from, Spirit? It's a lot of past energies for some of you. It does have to do with the Aries energy in some way. It could even be with this Emperor energy, with the divine masculine, or with masculine energy period in your life. But this Emperor is about being in your power, right? It's like this sovereign reign over your empire, and sitting in that Aries, unapologetically. And so there's this Five of Swords energy, which brings me to past stuff. It's like past programming, past traumas, past wounds. And in this card, though, you see that this person clearly is not focused on the book of mistakes, the book of hurts, the book of traumas. They are sitting here focused on the solutions and what can we do to change that? What can we do to create better? And it's about moving toward that. You got the awakening as well. So some of you are really going through like a deep spiritual awakening. You're having these deep realizations. You're starting to really connect with spirit and with the signs and synchronicities. You're probably seeing signs and synchronicities. I'm hearing ramping up. So you're probably really starting to notice that the divine is talking to you through your lived experience, through your everyday reality. And I think this has been, there's a lot of learning here, and I think this is going to be about being strong and maybe disconnecting a little bit emotionally and really doing what you need to do or what you're being called to do or saying what you need to say, however it resonates for you, with this unapologetic energy. Like, are you keeping the peace to your own detriment? Are you holding back to save somebody else's feelings or to save somebody else's comfort zone, and pulling yourself out of your own truth and out of your own comfort zone and authenticity in some way? Can I get... I really see a lot of growth here. I see a lot of growth. This is very deeply spiritual for you. I think regardless of how this is resonating for you, I think this is part of your soul's journey here. And I really feel like, more Jupiter energy with the Wheel of Fortune, that the wheel is turning in your favor. I don't think this has been easy though, because I think it's like about getting out of your comfort zone and going for it, doing it, saying it, and expanding, which I don't think is ever comfortable. Change is never comfortable, right? For some of you, you're like literally this phase and cycle is going to bring about completely new connections and people in your reality after having to realizing that you're unaligned with these people, these relationships, and really having to go deep within and see where that was stemming from. And now it's like you're coming online, you're letting this authentic vibration ring out, and your whole world is going to change, Libra. So what is incoming for Libra? Justice, there we go. That's you and your power. That is your card in the tarot. Five of Wands with the Tower. So some of you are literally navigating this energy as we speak. Maybe you have to say something uncomfortable. Maybe you have to cut somebody off. Can I see what else? The Star. You got the Star, and it flew out right here on top of the Six of Wands. That's the energy of fame, of shining your light, of being seen, of being recognized, of being maybe a public figure or a public speaker. But this is also, I think, some deep healing that's happening around that part of you that, wants to shine. But maybe you're holding back for this, that, or the third reason. And incoming, we have the Queen of Swords with the Tower and the Five of Wands. So I feel like it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable to knock this structure down or to cause this little bit of ruckus or chaos. But I think this is ultimately about you truly stepping into your power, strength, justice, Queen of Swords, all very powerful energies here. And again, Libra energy, justice, that is your truth, as I think you are in the void right now. And the divine's really asking you, Libra, to work with this energy, to be patient, to give yourself space to navigate this energy. to connect with the divine, to connect with your healing journey, with your inner child, and to take this as an opportunity to really look Hierophant to the Ten of Cups. It's like to really listen to this divine guidance, because it's leading you toward this fulfillment, this total fulfillment. This is what real soul work looks like, Libra. And I see you. This is about pulling your energy from the people, from the family members, from the relationships, from the habits and thought patterns that really are not serving you anymore. 8 of Cups, and moving away from that. I think it's very stressful for you when you think about moving on in whatever way this is kind of happening for you. But ultimately, again, this is like, I need to fill my own cup. There's this endless well within me, and I need to tap in with that and stop worrying about the external energies. Your soul family and your soul mates are out here in real time in this moment, and I think it's time to, I'm hearing, to stop holding yourself back, Libra, and to really align internally and take the leap through this portal into union with what is for you. So what is the advice? I think that was all kind of advice, but 7 of Wands, Mars in Leo. Fighting, Mars in Leo, right? The god of war, Leo. It's like, here, myself, my truth, my heart. I'm holding the line. I'm drawing the line in the sand here. I'm standing my ground. And the divine needs you to know, Libra, that you have the upper ground here and that you lack nothing. You are, and the divine's like, Libra, let us carry you to this joy, to this abundance, to this soulmate, to this soul family. Let us carry you there. I mean, we have to take the steps that we're guided, but you're definitely being intuitively, divinely guided at this time. And I think you're stepping into a whole new world, a whole new version of yourself. And yes, just confirmation that you're being called to go within at this time and to really connect and to pull away from the noise, right? Because I'm seeing it as people, I'm seeing it as social media, I'm seeing it as keeping yourself distracted and escapism. I'm seeing it as like pulling away from the noise, really connecting with yourself, really connecting with nature, and with God, with the universe, with spirit, with your ancestors, whatever kind of feels right for you. Your higher self, the silence, the stillness. To really think about what you want things to look like moving forward, and to claim that voice of your heart that says, we deserve this, or we would really like to do this, or I would really, and I think that's what you're really being guided to do, Queen of Wands, to unapologetically, authentically go for it, and to not accept anything less, to unapologetically, authentically go for it, and to not accept anything less than what is being put on your heart right now. I'm hearing to drop the dead weight, to and to also know that you don't have to carry all of this on your own, that you do have help on the other side, that you are divine just the way you are, Libra. So there's this energy of like not focusing on the spilled cups, or not focus, whatever you're being called to leave behind, or whatever didn't go right, or whatever ended, or however it's kind of manifesting for you in real time, to really decide and to go for that. I really hope this message makes sense, and I hope that you are able to take something from this message. Don't overthink the vision, the dream, the whisper of your heart right now. Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it. Don't let the little self, the ego, the fear overshadow this vision that is coming from within you at this time. The signs, the synchronicities, the divine guidance. Stand in that. That is your power, and that is divine as well, I'm hearing. I think this is really it for Libra right now. Stillness. I think you're going to gain so much clarity. I think you're integrating a lot right now when it comes to this soul level wisdom and this growth and expansion and these realizations. And I think we need to give that space. Okay, let's grab some oracle cards. Libra, thank you all again for being here in this space with me. Just know that you are not alone on this. I'm right here in the same boat, on the same path. I'm helping y'all row it. We out here. Libra, be authentic. Yo, check out this, so crazy. Be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. And how much have you put yourself through, you know, holding back or staying silent or accepting or settling for? How much, you know, it's kind of funny sometimes when we are able to step back and really look at like, yo, how much time did I waste doing this or being like this, or, you know, and to really just think the fear, it's that fear, which is like it's not real in a sense of it's very real, right? But it's not really there. It's something internal, and it's an internal blockage that we can literally just say, yeah, no, and push through it. So, you know, this came out in Gemini's reading as well. For some of you working with Ganesha, Lord Ganesh, and chanting the mantra, the Ganesh mantra, Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha, will help you to empower yourself and clear these blockages and these obstacles from within and without. Listen to the mantra, connect with it on YouTube or Spotify or whatever. Also, though, to make that even more powerful, chant it internally, chant it out loud. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And just repeat that. That will really help to clear the way for you as you move into your abundance, into your blessings, into this divine inheritance that you have waiting for you on the other side of this action or these adjustments. Say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good. Clear your mental and physical clutter. You will feel so much better. And on the bottom of the deck, we have guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe in and let it go. Then give your inner critique a vacation day. Your inner critic a vacation day. What's the message, please? Those were messages from the cosmos, Libra. These are messages from your mind. As within, so without. Okay, we have it's time. You're being asked to move forward toward the dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring it out into the world. You are ready. It is time. And then jump in. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to just take that leap anyway. It is time. And you also got step back, which says you're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. Grab one from these keepers of the light. And we're going to grab a message from the Divine Mother as well. And probably one from this Threads of Fate. What's the message? Who wants to come through for Libra right now? Please. Horus, Cosmic Gateway, Serapis Bay, Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. And your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring, and you have heart awakening with Lady Nada as well. And this card says awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Threads of Fate. What's the message, please, for Libra? I think a lot is ending. I think a whole chapter is ending. And you know, whether you're Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, South Node, Venus, Mars, The South Node has been, which has to do with our past, which has to do with our past lives, with our childhood, with our comfort zone. That point, astrologically speaking, has been going through the sign of Libra for like over a year now. So how much clearing, how much clearing. And this, and I said this in Gemini's reading as well, but this is like the ass end of that, where this is like the last push, the final push, where you really anchor down into this new version of yourself and claim what's yours, Libra. So this is huge. And we have strength again with patience. Okay, and I feel this energy where someone's being extremely hard on themselves, Libra. Lighten up and give yourself grace and space and grace, right? We are all here to heal and grow and learn and experience and be uncomfortable. And a lot of times, y'all, that discomfort and that fear is kind of like our true north, right? That resistance, inner resistance, is kind of like a clue as to what direction we should be facing or what action we should be taking or whatever it may be, right? And we came here to break through that and to overcome that and to stand in our power, our divinity, and our truth. What's the message, Ma, for Libra, please? Sorry about that, Libra. The card that you got here from Ma, and that may be, there may be a need for a disconnect in order to connect, right? And I think that's been kind of a repeat message here. It's like disconnecting from the world in order to connect with the divine. And this is the Kama of Kali card, and it says, you are being offered a spiritual gift from the Divine Mother. Your path need not be one of endless exertion. Connecting with pleasure as a path of personal empowerment, intending to bring spiritual benefit to the collective through the softening and opening of your heart, is an act of worshiping the Divine Feminine. Let yourself receive her loving gifts. And Kurukala, to receive your divine inheritance of blessings and support for sacred fulfillment, certain karmic conditions that resonate at a lower frequency need to be cleared. Kurukala signifies a time of rapid movement on your path and the freedom to attract what you want and need. Let go of that which does not belong in your world. Release and you shall receive. Libra, that is the message I have for you today. Again, I hope you're able to take something from this. I hope it made sense to you. I appreciate you for being here, for connecting. If you're still here, drop me a comment down below. Make sure to smash that like button and everything. Let me know. Even if you just say down there, drop that sunshine emoji and say, I claim my blessings and I step into my power. Because that's really what I feel like this is about. And I feel like, again, this is a huge soul expansion for you, Libra. So let's go. Let's get it. Gang. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I hope I see you all on the next reading.